Welcome back to video 6 of 8 of the BrailleSense Polaris Beginners Bootcamp. This video is titled Files and Folders. In the last 3 videos, we talked about word processing and things you can do within the documents you create within the word processing menu. In this video, we are going to talk about how to store documents, such as the ones that you may create, as well as other files that you want to have access to on your Polaris. So to get to your files and folders, you're going to start from the file manager, which you can get to by pressing F1. And the first thing when you'll hit enter on that, and then you're going to hear 2 different options that you can go through: the flash disk and then Google Drive. We will not be addressing Google Drive in this video. The flash disk is the BrailleSense. This is similar to saving something on the hard drive of your computer. Saving something to your BrailleSense, you're not saving it on a cloud-based service such as Google Drive or Dropbox, nor are you saving it on a thumb drive or a flash drive. This is the actual hard drive of the device. Something that I think is really cool about the BrailleSense is that it already has some folders that are preloaded on the BrailleSense to help you stay organized. Those folders include books, DAISY files, documents, downloads, email, favorites, fonts, music, and uploads. Additionally, you can create your own folders on the BrailleSense. All right, let's actually check out our flash disk together. Just like our other previous videos, please feel free to work through this video at your own pace and to take pauses to practice these skills as you go along. Repeat and listen to videos as much as you need. So to get to your file manager, you're going to hit F1, and I'm already in my file manager. Then to open it up, you want to hit enter.
Google Drive 22 list item.
And there's a Google Drive that I mentioned, but we want to work in the flash disk.
Flash disk 12 list item.
Once you've found your flash disk, press enter.
Books folder 114 list item.
So do you remember just a few moments ago how I mentioned that the BrailleSense already has folders preloaded on it? Why don't you take a moment once you've gotten into your flash disk and take some time to scroll through and listen to each folder. I also encourage you to try this trick where you can use the first letter of the name of the file to quickly move to it without having to scroll through each folder name. For example, when I type E for email,
email folder 514 list item,
it takes me right there. Go ahead and give it a try. Now that you've taken a bit of time to explore the different folders that are on your BrailleSense Polaris, let's try making a new one. It's super simple. So to create a new folder, simply press enter with F from the flash disk.
New folder dialog. New folder name. New folder edit box.
You'll be prompted to name your folder. I'm going to name my folder January.
Y-S-T.
Hit enter.
New folder created. January folder 815 list item.
And then it will go ahead and let you know that the folder was created. Go ahead, take a moment, and create your own folder. You can name it anything you want. Great. Sometimes when I find myself organizing and reorganizing folders and files, sometimes I want to just rename them because I think of something else that makes more sense. To do that on the Polaris, again, is super easy. To rename a folder, just hit enter plus R. Let's try it together.
Rename dialog. New folder name. January edit box.
Just like when you name a folder the first time, it's going to give you that same prompt box. You're going to delete your current folder title.
Y-R-U-N-A-J.
And then you can go ahead and type in your new title. I am going to name this one Megan.
G-A-M-U.
I'll hit enter.
Rename complete. Megan folder 1115 list item.
Again, super easy. Then finally, I want to demonstrate how you delete a folder. Let's say you have created a folder for a course, you've taken the course, you've completed the course, and you no longer need those documents that you have stored on your Polaris. Find the folder that you want to delete.
Math folder 1015 list item.
So I have this math folder here, and I no longer need it. So once I've located the folder on my folder list, I'm going to do a D space.
Delete math folder.
I'm going to be prompted, am I sure I want to do this? I'm going to hit Y for yes, I do.
Delete complete. Lessons folder 914 list item.
Super simple. Additionally, you can also copy and paste folders. And to do that, you just go ahead and use the same commands you'd always use for copy and paste, which is C plus enter for copy and V plus enter for paste. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to copy and paste from a thumb drive to your BrailleSense. Again, please feel free to follow along with me, or you can watch me go through the whole process and then practice on your own, or go ahead and pause the video as needed. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your thumb drive. Now keep in mind, some people call this a USB, some people call this a flash drive, but they're all referring to a portable storage drive essentially. So go ahead and insert your flash drive into your USB drive, or your USB port, excuse me. And it's going to do that little ding to let you know that it's loaded onto your Polaris. Next, you're going to go to your file manager, which we're going to do an F1. I'm already at my file manager, so pressing F1 didn't do anything. Go ahead and hit enter.
Flash disk 13 list item.
And scroll until you find your USB.
USB 23 list item.
Once you found your USB, hit enter.
DOA Enrollment Services and Outreach Participation folder 132 list item.
Then go ahead and scroll through using your scroll keys or by typing in the first letter of the folder that you would like to copy. So go ahead and find the document or folder that you would like to copy. I'm going to use the letter T.
Teaching Materials folder 532 list item.
And next, to copy the folder, you're going to hit C plus enter for copy.
Copying. Teaching Materials folder 532 list item.
And then once your folder is copied, use your backspace to move back to the flash disk.
USB 23 list item.
And then I'm going to scroll up now that I'm in that main menu of storage.
Flash disk 13 list item.
Once you find your flash disk, hit enter.
Books folder 114 list item.
Now, there's a couple different things that you can do. The process is still the same. If you have a whole entire folder and you want that folder to be its own folder within your flash disk, just go ahead and paste it right into this list. You do not need to enter into a folder. Your other option that you can do is you can paste it into one of your existing folders. So you can go ahead and find whichever folder you like. You are going to hit enter, and then you're going to do an enter V to paste the folder. So for this purpose, I'm just going to demonstrate how to paste the list of folders in my flash disk. So I'm going to do an enter V.
Pasting. 0 teaching, 60 teaching materials 100, 1 objects copied. Teaching Materials folder 1215 list item.
Great. So now it's confirmed that I've successfully pasted the folder, and it's also told me what number folder it is out of all my folders, which is great. But now, so I've pasted this folder and I'm thinking about it, and I think I want to change the name of my folder. Don't worry, super simple. To rename a folder, do Enter plus R.
Rename dialog. New folder name. Teaching materials edit box.
You'll be prompted into your edit box. Go ahead, delete the name of the current name of your folder. And then pick your new name. And I'm just going to call this folder Lessons. Hit enter.
This folder already exists.
Oh, I already
Folder name.
have a
Teaching
folder.
Materials edit box.
So since I already have a folder named Lessons, I need to think of a different name. So I'm going to go through again. And because since I have not changed the name yet, I need to redelete the title Teaching Materials. And I'm going to actually call this Core for the expanded core curriculum. Just keep it nice and short. I'm going to hit enter.
Rename complete. Core folder 215 list item.
And then it lists where my newly renamed folder is in my list of all my folders. Now I'm going to give you one more scenario. Let's just say I've copied and pasted this folder, I've renamed it, and I just realized, you know what? I don't want this on my Polaris. I want to delete it. Easy. Locate the folder you want to delete. And again, you can do this using your arrow keys.
Daisy folder 350, documents folder 415 list item.
Or you can use the first letter of your folder to jump to it.
Core folder 215 list item.
So I've just hit C for core folder. And once you've located the folder that you want to delete, do a space D.
Delete core folder, yes prompt button.
It's going to prompt you, do you actually want to do this? I'm going to hit Y for yes.
Delete complete. Books folder 114 list item.
And that's it. So finally, one very important thing to remember when you are using a USB with your BrailleSense Polaris is that do not pull it out without unmounting it. Unmounting it is quite simple. You're going to go backwards until you get to your USB folder. So hit backspace.
Flash disk 13 list item.
Oh, and I'm in my file manager menu. I'm going to scroll down to USB.
USB 23 list item.
And then I am going to press backspace, enter, and 3, 6.
Drive list USB 111 list item.
Now I'm going to press tab.
Unmount button.
And I'm at the unmount button. I'm going to hit enter.
USB 1 unmounted successfully. USB removed. Google Drive 22 list item.
And then so when you hear that your USB has been removed, you can go ahead and take it out. And you'll notice that, so I'm still in my file manager menus. And when I scroll up,
Flash disk 12, Google Drive 22 list item. Flash disk 12 list item.
you'll notice that the USB, the flash drive is not even recognized anymore. So I can go ahead and safely remove it. Thank you for watching video number 6 on files and folders for the BrailleSense Polaris. I would like to take a moment to remind you to check the links in the description for a short cheat sheet on a few of these processes that I just went over, as well as the usual links to the manual and just a couple other resources that we have been sharing. We will see you again during video number 7 that will focus on email and internet. Thanks for watching.